Alright, so why did I start my YouTube channel? What made me start, and why do I keep going? Why do I have over 800 videos? Why do I post every single day on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube? Why do I coach men? I'll tell you why. Because at one point in my life, I had to make all of the mistakes that I teach here on this channel. Everything that you learn on this channel, I had to go through it the hard way. I had to sit there, fall on my face, and stand back up. I had to fall on my ass and stand back up and figure out what I was doing wrong. So now that I'm at this point in my life where I feel as though, I have the knowledge that I can give to others for you guys to apply it to your life and not necessarily go around the lesson, right? Because I do believe that the lessons really do build character, right? I wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't go through all the shit that I went through that, at the time I had to learn the hard way, make the mistakes, right? You have to go through the mistakes and figure it out on your own, right? In school, when you go to school, everyone would pass if they just tell you what to do and that's it, right? Everyone would pass. No, that's the reason why not everyone passes. Some people are smarter, some people take a little bit longer, but in the end, how do you figure it out? You have to figure it out on your own, right? The teacher can only do so much for you. The teacher can only show you the way. The teacher can only guide you, but you still have to make the mistakes. It still has to click in your head. Otherwise, colleges, everyone would pass. High school, everyone would pass. Every single grade would pass, right? So the reason why I do this is because, like I said, I had to learn all the lessons the hard way. But this is the thing about it, right? Without this channel, see, I'm the man that I wish I had at one point in my life, right? Because growing up, I made a lot of mistakes, dating women, right? And why? Because I was never really guided as a young boy, right? I was never really guided. And that's why I can't wait to have a son, because I'm going to tell that motherfucker everything he needs to know. He's going to be the smoothest motherfucker on earth. He is going to be... I'm going to make sure I lace him up real good. Don't worry. But listen, right? I'm the man who I wish I had in my life when I was younger, right? I'm not saying that my dad did not raise me great. Obviously I am who I am today, and my dad raised me. So obviously he did a good job. He showed me how to work hard and everything. But when it comes to dating women, the most that I ever got was, don't treat women bad. Love them. Tell them that you love them. Give them gifts. Write them letters. Stuff like this, right? So I never really got the ins and outs. What do I do? How do I do this? So I had to learn on my own. I had to, go through relationships. I had to fuck up. I had to sit there and go through shit and then look back on it and be like, damn, I fucked up, right? I had to go out there and learn how to date, right? I had to go out there and approach women and do all this shit, right? I had to do that shit on my own, figuring it out in my own head, right? And again, like I said, I believe everyone needs to experience that, because I wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't have it, right? You can't learn all this shit off a fucking red pill YouTube channel. And that's the problem with you guys. That's why you guys have no fucking game, because you don't have no real life experience. Y'all get everything from some fucking red pill, and you think a pill is gonna solve your fucking problems? Since when does a pill give you the easy way out? Since when do you go to the gym, right? That's how they get these suckers selling them, the fat people who don't want to work out. What do? They tell them, here's a fat burning pill. Listen, buddy, newsflash, there is no fucking pill, okay? There is no fat burning pill. Your fat ass has to get the fuck up, get in the gym every single day, just like the rest of us, even when you don't want to do it, and you have to fucking keep going, right? You have to say no to the snacks. You have to hire a coach. You have to put together a plan. You have to follow through on that plan every day. There is no shortcut, okay? So all of you guys with no experience with women, no mistakes, no reps, no fuck ups, and you just want to go to some red pill channel and you think you're going to learn it all, it's not how this works. Okay? So don't be afraid of the mistakes. Don't be afraid of making mistakes, right? Because at the end of the day, the mistakes are inevitable. You're gonna mess up. There's a lot of guys out here who simp for women, and I don't respect them, right? But that doesn't mean that that person can't become someone better. And that's the point of this video right here, is that I made so many mistakes. And at the time, it wasn't that I couldn't be the man I am today, right? Because the man I am today, I look at myself in the mirror and I respect myself. I look myself in the mirror and I say, that's a motherfucking man right there, you know? And my woman thinks so. The people in my life think so, right? So at that point in my life where I was messing up, I had to learn everything the hard way. I was still the same person, right? It doesn't mean I couldn't be better. I just needed that guidance. I just needed someone to let me know, man, you're messing up here. You're doing this wrong, dude. Dude, you're fucking up here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you not see how you're messing up there? Right? I needed that. But I didn't have it. You know, I didn't have someone in my life who I could do that, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, does the person who I am getting advice from have the life that I want, right? So when you're taking advice from someone, it has to be someone who you want their results, right? If it's in dating, you have to, if you want to learn how to get women to respect you, you want to have ultimate confidence, you have to go to the motherfucker who has ultimate confidence and the women respect him. If you want to learn how to get in shape, you go to the motherfucker who's in shape. If you want to learn how to get rich, you go to the guy with money, right? It's common sense. You go to the person who has what it is that you want. And you ask them, hey, can you teach me how you did it, right? And that's the whole point of why I made this channel. Because every man out there, right? There's so many men out there who could be so much better. They're insecure. They're unconfident. They have low self-esteem. The women don't respect them. They don't respect themselves. Women don't look at them. When they approach women, they get rejected constantly, right? And these men, it's not that they can't be better. It's that they're misguided. They're misinformed. And they haven't had a figure in their life to tell them, listen, bro, you're fucking up. Do it this way. Try this. Go out there. Stop being a pussy. Go out there, drop your nuts, and go approach the woman, right? Stop being so damn scared. Go do it. See, for the longest time, see that is something that I needed in my life, right? When I was younger. When I was younger, I could have used that. I could have used someone talking to me just straight up like that. So that's why I started this channel, guys. For those of you who don't know why I started this channel, and this channel is not all about women, right? I'm just talking to you because I was sitting here and I was thinking about it, and that popped up in my mind. I was like, you know, the man that I am today, it's not that I could have never been this man. I was always the same guy. It was just the guidance that I needed. But at the same time, I guided myself. And that's why I can get on here and guide you guys and coach you guys. Because you can't learn from someone who hasn't applied, and you can't lead someone if you can't even lead yourself. How can you lead someone to get in the gym and work out, but you haven't led yourself every day? You haven't woke up every day and said, I'm going to lead myself to the gym and not be fat as hell, right? Can't do that. So I led myself in moments where I didn't really know what exactly to do. And even though I didn't know what to do, I still made a choice. I still did it, and I fucked up. And I chose the wrong choice, right? Because at the end of the day, there's two choices. It's the right choice, which is going to get you the result you want, or the wrong choice, which is going to get you the result that you don't want. And when you don't have that guidance in your mind, you're always going to pick the wrong choice. And that's how you learn. You know, you there's no shortcut to that. But at the end of the day, every time I was like, well, this one. And you think, in your level of thinking, you think you're doing shit right. You think, well, you know, yeah, I guess so, right? It's like you got to learn how to make the choices, right? Like when you make the choice to cut a chick off who doesn't respect you, that's the moment that you start heading in the right direction. The moment you start making the right choices, whether it's on your own or whether you hire a coach to help you out, whichever one, you need to start making the right choice to head in the right direction. When you start making the right choice and heading in the right direction, you start becoming the man that you want. But every time you pick the choice that you shouldn't make, that is not leading you to the man you want to be, you're going to mess up. You're going to be worse and worse and worse. And you're going to make it easier for guys like me, right? Because there is no light without dark. There is no black without white. There is no sun without the moon, right? All of this is polarity. So there can't be men who are respected by women. There can't be men who women are attracted to. There can't be men who women say, wow, look at that sexy young caramel Puerto Rican man, right? If there isn't some fucking incel out there who's a simp and will do anything for her and gets constantly disrespected by women and constantly shows that he has no self-worth, no self-esteem, no confidence, it's polarity, right? So the guys who are doing that, listen, buddy, I appreciate the service that you're doing for our community. Real shit. I appreciate it, dog. Man to man. I appreciate you, dog. Listen, if you don't want to get better, if you want to stay where you're at, if you don't want to learn, if you don't want to be guided in the right direction, keep doing what you're doing. Hey, we need those people, right? We need the people to do that. You got to understand, we need you, okay? But this might not be the channel for you, okay? You're going to be one of the guys who's commenting down on my channel, hating comments, right? What was it that, I was watching a video today, right? And Grant Cardone said, we shouldn't even call them haters. We should call them quitters. Because the reason that they're hating is because they quit on what they wanted. And I'm like, damn, that is a bar, right? If you hate on me because of something that I said about me being confident or whatever it is that I said, it's because you quit, right? Because no guy who's on the path himself, who's making the right choices, who's guiding himself in the right direction, that guy's not going to hate because that guy's becoming that. But the guy who's making the wrong choices and knows he doesn't have the willpower and the gumption to get up and change, that motherfucker's gonna hate. But he's not a hater, he's a quitter. Yeah, shout out to Grant Cardone. Listen, guys, send me a DM on Instagram at Optimal Man Coaching if you need help one-on-one on how to get your fitness right, on how to get your confidence right, on how to approach women, if you need help in your dating life, whatever the case may be. If you just want to better your looks or better your fashion, send me a DM. I want to meet all of my subscribers, okay? So every single one of you guys, we're almost at 900 subs, and I would love to see who the people in my community are and all the people who have reached out. I appreciate you guys. Take it easy. I'm out of here. That's the video for today.